We back on the air. My computer keep cutting off on me for one reason or another. But I am the one and only Matthew J. Glasper Sr., founder and organizer of Holy Tay Karate. I'm a 12th degree black belt in Holy Tay. 12 come from degrees of balance. There's 12 degrees of balance in Holy Tay. There are 8 degrees of balance taught in Judo and Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu. And some Kung Fu, they are 12. But it's not taught, it's taught circle. That you rotate and circle using the circle, which is the 360 degree, which is the same as the 12 degree balance. But the difference with Holy Tay, I will teach you exactly where those 12 are on the human feet, why his body shaped this way, why what's best to hit him at, why, and how easy it is to knock him off balance. You have 12. In the front of your feet, there's 3 degrees of balance. At the back of the heel of your feet, there's 3. That's the one that Bruce used on a lot of people and threw people off. If I stand flat-footed with both of my feet together or in a relaxing stand, if you push me on my heel, I'm going to fall. I'm not going to stagger back, but I will fall and my head will hit first. That was the first thing I was taught in judo. When I first seen it, as soon as I got to the class, I said, that's not possible. I said, why he didn't pick his feet up and keep his balance? They said he couldn't. They said, you don't believe? I said, no, not really. I laughed. I jumped up. Of course, I want to be next. You got to teach me this. I don't believe it. He placed his fingers in my chest and pushed me. I fell. Just so happened I knew judo fall, and I knew how to fall and break my fall, prevent from hurting myself. Otherwise, I would have bust my head. Now, I said to you once before that there's many tricks in the martial art that I have seen and that have been worked on us and used on us, and we thought that the person was so great and the person was so powerful. Hitting a man in a movie, fighting 5 people in a movie, is not the same as fighting 5 people on the street. You don't give me credit because I'm in a movie. Now, if I got a record to show you that I fought before, and all I did was throw a roundhouse kick, and once in a while a back fist, what happened to my super hook kick? What happened to my super axe kick that I do in the movies? You know what happened to them? I don't know how to work them on a real fight. I only know how to do them in a movie when I tell a person to stand still. Then you're not as good as the movie produced you to be. Let me say it again. You are not as good as the movie produced you to be. I'm known for roundhouse kicks. I'm known for hook kicks. Go to YouTube. Put in Matthew J. Glasper. I guarantee you, you will see me working hook kicks and double roundhouse kicks all day long. It don't matter who I fight. I'm coming for you. Now, mastering of the hand, spear hand, nukate. Now, once I master this, I need to learn how to fight. I got to know how to slip a punch to catch the man. Otherwise, it's like walking around with 2 knives in my hand and don't know how to use them. If I can't use them and I'm attacked by 3 guys, what was the purpose of having a knife? I still comes up dead. So you still have to learn how to fight. You still have to learn balance. All these things makes you a master. Now, if you're a master of breaking bricks and your balance is horrible and you can't fight, then you just a master of a dead brick. You nobody. Should you have a 10th degree black belt? No, you should not. Who can you beat? What can you beat? If it stands still, you'll kill it. If it moves, you got a problem. Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Did you know that Muhammad Ali trainer did not believe Muhammad Ali was going to beat George? They were so afraid for Muhammad Ali, they almost cried. Muhammad Ali separated himself from them the last 3 days of the fight to get his mind focused because he knew his corner man did not believe that he could win the fight. He was the only one that believed that he could win that fight. Why they didn't believe? Because they seen George bust a bag with his bare hand at his training camp. So now what we got? We got a man that can hit hard. If he stands still, he would kill you. But was Muhammad Ali planning to stand still? No. He was planning to make him miss until he can get his punches in. Speed was his key. Speed have no limit. Speed doesn't run out. It keep going and going and going. You ever heard a person being pulled over for being fast? No. You get pulled over for speed. What you got a ticket for? I was speeding. What was I doing? 75 miles an hour. You don't say I was going fast. How fast? I was going 75 miles an hour. No, speeding. Because once you hit 75, you're still able to travel on up to 100, 120, 140. It depends on what you're driving. The same way inside of a human body. Your ability, once you master speed, you own. Because when you get tired, speed don't diminish. Fast does. What you mean? You ever seen a man run a 100-yard dash? Do you know why he don't do a 300-yard dash? Because he can't last that long. Because he has speed. He's not fast. He just has speed. Which means that if the proper training of another person, they're teaching him to have speed, he can outdo that man. Follow me. Master of the martial art. Mastering of the hand. Learning to use and condition. Do you have to beat your hand and get it that hard in order to do damage to it? No. In order for it to hurt? No. In order to break brick? No. Breaking brick is supposed to be energy. It comes from here. This purpose of this doing this, I'm trying to get the energy to flow from my dominant into my hand. Once the energy is flowing, I'm ready to break. How do I know the energy is there? My hand get heavy. 1 minute, let me step around here. Now, master up. You want to steal fist. Finger push up. You get you something solid. A couple of steel plates I got down here. You don't want your fingers. You want your finger to get to some level position. You don't want them sliding. You go down, back up, down, back up. Now, if you're trying to develop your arm muscle at the same time, then you want to do more. You want to do at least 50. Well, I can't do but 25. That's good. I can't do them at all, but I can come up and stand on them. Well, that's good. That's a starting point. That is the way. This is the way that you develop an iron fist. Mastering of an iron fist is not meaning breaking bricks over and over again. Master of an iron fist, which means is that the muscle in your hand, when your thought process says war, energy automatically begins traveling into your hand. Why? Because that's your #1 weapon. When I go to a tournament to compete during my years, as soon as I put on my uniform, I will wait at least an hour before time for putting on my uniform because I knew what was going to happen. When I put my uniform on, my energy in the lower part of my stomach began traveling, increasing into my leg. Why? Because my mind thought process is saying it's war. It's time to get ready to fight. And the energy just go begin to flow. I don't have nothing to say. I'm prepared to do one thing: fight and win. That's it. Many times they say, why you ain't talking? I come to win. I talk to you after I whoop your behind. The iron fist is developed through doing finger push-up. Knuckle push-up will not strengthen the muscle inside your hand, neither will it strengthen the muscle in your finger. Only finger push-up does that. I no longer do knuckle push-up. Why? Because all it does is cause and create one thing: arthritis. It kills the cells in my knuckle. I do not want that to happen. I want to develop the muscle in my hand. I want the muscle in my hand strong, just like the muscle on my arm. Just like you lifting weights, when it gets on your finger, it's just like lifting weights. And the longer you can stay there, the greater the muscle develop. And you still have a healthy hand. Let's do a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. The muscle is constantly developing. When we lift and weight, training with weight, we put it down, we rest. When we go back, we lift some more. We put it down, we rest. We go back and we lift some more. We put it down, we do the push-up the same way. You want to develop your iron fist faster? Go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If that's all you can do, you should come up. And you stand up and then you rest. You go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you take a hammer and tap it on a person's head, he'll drop. Why? Because of the hardness of the hammer and the easy to release your energy into that person. The same with the hand. Do the finger push-up. Be a real martial artist. Master your fist. It's nukete, your fist. Once you master your nukete, which is strengthening of your hand, the fist come naturally. Because even as a child, not being in the martial art, some degree we learn about punching. But nukete, we learn nothing at all. Spear hand, one finger thrust. We don't learn anything about that. But that what makes the difference between being a master. Know how to use what you know. Know how to execute it. Then you can say, I'm a master. I am the one and only. Matthew James Glasper. Just want to leave that with you. That's all I'm gonna do for you right now. I'll come back and break it down later.